everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, the process in Philly has fun.
They certainly can. Well done, D.A. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Allen is out there with Jones, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Harris, and it's Richardson in it. So far, what you've seen.
Well, I think for me is those teams that are underdogs, they're overachieving. And some of those teams that we had out in front, we start to nitpick what's wrong with those guys. I think the halfway point is for teams both underachieving, overachieving to start to really kick in. And some of those teams do and some don't.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Allen. To the paint, here's Iguodala. The shot will not fall, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons at the elbow. It's Harris over Jackson. They get the rebound. Embiid. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Jay Crowder's checked in for Valanciunas. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Dallas.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's in there.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the 76ers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Iguodala outside to the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
A big fan of watching Jackson work inside, using his body well to draw the contact. The D can't let him get that close to the basket.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. And it's Korkmaz in for Harris. Memphis also making some changes. Rab's checked in for Jackson. And Brooks subbed in for Tyus Jones. Brooks with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Outside Jackson. There's the steal. To the middle. And now the 76ers on the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Wide open look. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Jackson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies.
And Jackson with the quick release. Once the ball hits his hands, he's ready to let it fly.
Shoots it up. And again, it's Philadelphia. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. For three, he can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Iguodala, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Anderson. Shoots a three. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
And the shot is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Iguodala outside. Pass to Anderson. Outside Crowder. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Iguodala outside. A nice shot by Anderson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Scott, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Hits it from three-point range. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Such a sweet stroke from Andre on the 3 ball. Always a danger to light it up from there.
Shot on the wing. Here's O'Quinn. No good that time.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
They get it again.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The shot from 20 feet away. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Poked away and stolen by Simmons. And here we go. And Simmons slams it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rab. That's tipped.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Good on the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. On the wing, Iguodala over Simmons. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Allen. Anderson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Brooks, and it's Rhea in at the center, filling out the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
We see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
The 76ers leading by 6. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Down low, here's Brooks. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The baseline jam. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing here by 8. There's the dish to Brooks. Snatched away. Now the 76ers on the break. Richardson's running.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Allen outside. Here's Brooks. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. But they recover it. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brooks outside. Here's Rab. O'Quinn defending. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 5. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Jonah Bolden. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Brooks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Al Horford is checked in for Murray. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Allen, that's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside, Jones. Horford against Jackson. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The 76ers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
6 to shoot. Allen against Harris. Allen's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Richardson, good. Richardson's got 7 points in the game.
He's comfortable attacking in the painted area. Josh Richardson is using his size to make it look easy.
Inside, Jackson. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Jones against Richardson.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Allen. That's tipped. Second chance shot. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
He dishes it to Valanciunas. And Embiid with the block. One-on-one fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Now, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team, and then the next game you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. He has 31.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jackson misses.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Iguodala outside. Right side Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Jackson's got 5.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And Jones over to help. Here's the 3. Good defense by Iguodala. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Feeds it to Jackson. No good. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers leading by 21.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Simmons checked in for the 76ers.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Here's Iguodala, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Bounce pass from Iguodala. Valanciunas, good. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
And here's Jones. 6 points for him. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And good that time. He has 40.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry.
On the wing, Jones. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Jackson. He's got 11. Passes to Allen. Now Valanciunas. Pass to Jackson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Simmons. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia foul call. Jay Crowder's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Jay Crowder.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Horford and stolen by Harris. Takes the 3. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Allen outside for the three. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Memphis has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Jackson finds Jones. Now here's Jackson. The pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Memphis, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
Off the inbound, and he sinks the layup. And he has 42.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Harris against Allen. Crowder with it. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Outside for Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Iguodala. Sweet little floater. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night.
Wonderful work from Iguodala there. You sometimes forget just how skilled he is with the basketball.
Off target with the open look. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Jackson has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight. Lets it go from deep. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Offensive rebound. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Allen against Harris. Allen in the post. On the wing, Jackson. And here's Iguodala outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Crowder. Tight defense on him. And O'Quinn sends it back. To the inside. Harris. Allen with the rebound.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
To the paint, stolen by O'Quinn. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Finished off the break.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes.
Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Anderson from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Brooks. Rab is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jones in at the point. Tipped away. Valanciunas passes to Anderson. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Rab. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. No good from Valanciunas.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Richardson, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. To the middle, here's Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% for the game. Jones, the pass to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Yep, that one goes.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Jones dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Kicks to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. Jones, the pass to Rab. Pocket 6. Back to Jones. Shot from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Rab's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the teardrop. And Allen with the layup.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
It's Richardson on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, Rab. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. And the 76ers call time here. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Horford comes in for Scott, and Harris subbed in for Korkmaz. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Richardson against Jones. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
From past the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 17. On the way, Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 19-foot shot, and good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside, Jones. Outside for Jackson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Jones. And the pass to Jackson. Over Harris. And again, Memphis no good. The 76ers leading by 21. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 20 points for Josh Jackson.
You gotta love seeing Jackson drain it from there. He continues to work on becoming even more of a consistent shooter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Jackson. And the jumper is on the mark. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
And Jackson scores in so many different ways, puts tremendous pressure on the defense. He's got those guys guessing out there.
Shoots from the baseline. The 76ers with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Over in the corner, Allen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Launches it. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Changes for Memphis. Jay Crowder's checked in for Josh Jackson. Anderson comes in for Allen. And it's Iguodala in for Tyus Jones.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
Outside Crowder. Pass to Valanciunas. Iguodala outside. Jackson trying to break free. That one misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 17. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league. And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Josh Jackson's checked in for Crowder. Grayson Allen comes in for Anderson. And Jones subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Second free throw, no good.
The second youngest player in the NBA last season, Jaren Jackson Jr. with an immediate impact. The sky is the limit for this young man.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the 4th pick in the 2018 draft, Jaren Jackson Jr. with Smitty, tremendous potential.
You know what, Kevin? He's a unicorn. He makes threes, he blocks shots, and he defends out to the three-point line. An ideal modern big man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside for Simmons. Stolen by Jackson. Allen outside. Passes it to Valanciunas. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about just the sheer determination that Jackson brings? You can hit him, but he doesn't cave. He just stays with it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Rabs checked in. Outside Jackson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris outside. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Horford. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 26 points for Josh Jackson.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Goes up on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. And the 76ers with a completely new group. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. You've been pretty much unstoppable with the last few games. What's the difference over this stretch?
I think putting in extra time with the coaching staff, extra time in the film room, it really allowed me to see the game a little differently, identifying opportunities that I might have been slipping last time and not just on an individual, man. I want to do everything I can to help my teammates succeed as much as possible.
Well, your success is helping theirs. Keep it up.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Farewell and good night.
Great game, fellas. Keep it up, keep it up. Hey, you're the man, Jack. Keep it up, Jack. Keep doing you. We love it out here, man. We love it.
Sign it.
Hey, good game, fellas. Good game, Playboy. Good game. Sarge, what's up?
I see you.
You see me? Good game.
It's all right.